What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to Dash Reacts. Let's check out the South Park episode, Cartoon Wars, Part 2. Let's do this.
And now, the thrilling conclusion of Cartoon Wars will not be seen tonight, so that we can bring you this Terrence and Phillip television special.
Mystery at the Lazy J Ranch.
Isn't it wonderful having a holiday here at the Lazy J Ranch?
It sure is, Philip, but I do believe the sneer I'm writing has the farts.
Isn't that Muhammad, the holy prophet of the Muslim religion? Hey guys, how's it going?
Hello, Muhammad. We've read all about you in the Quran.
I'm here to investigate a murder.
Just what the hell is going on here?
You censored out the image of Muhammad in our television special.
I thought something looked off. Why is Terrence that big? Weren't they both really thin?
I'm not going to risk the lives of the people at this network. Let's just forget about it, okay, guys? We demand you rerun Mystery at the Lazy J Ranch with Muhammad uncensored. I run this network, not you guys. You've made Canada Channel what it is today. You're fired.
Fired?
No, Muhammad.
But Family Guy is going to show Muhammad on an episode that airs tonight.
I'll bet that right now somebody is on their way to Fox Network to demand that episode be pulled.
Here we go. And he just went right in. Heightened security.
I demand that the Muhammad episode be pulled before it airs tonight. It's incendiary, it's offensive to Muslims, and people can get hurt. It's wrong. It's wrong!
You'll have to wait in line. That little boy over there has an appointment to try and get Family Guy off the air altogether.
Oh, snap!
Can I go before you?
Eat my shorts.
Eat my shorts.
All right, I'll eat your shorts.
Yeah, eat my shorts.
Hello?
They're all doing it.
Excuse me, I need to get to Los Angeles.
The idea has now spread all over America. Muslims continue to riot in the Middle East, demanding that Family Guy not air tonight's episode. Osama bin Laden had this to say.
Oh boy.
كنا قد اتفقنا مع الأمير العام محمد عطا رحمه الله يأتي خلال 20 دقيقة.
The jokes never derive from
قبل
the
أن
plot.
ينتبه بوش وإدارته.
Bin Laden went on to say that if Family Guy shows the image of Muhammad as planned, the terrorist retaliation will be immediate.
The United States has conducted an operation that killed Osama bin Laden, the leader of Al-Qaeda.
You one of them?
Who?
How come your head ain't in the sand?
You don't like Family Guy either, huh?
It's classic.
I hate Family Guy.
You gonna ask the president of the network nicely to take it off the air?
Not nicely.
All you have to do is get an episode pulled. Pretty soon the show is compromised and it goes off the air. So my plan is to use this whole Muhammad thing as a way to scare the network into pulling tonight's show. I'm going to use fear to get them to do what I want.
Isn't that like terrorism?
No, it isn't like terrorism. It is terrorism.
Okay.
I could do that.
This is manipulation at its highest level. You should let me handle this.
I'm a pretty bad kid.
Really? What's the worst thing you've ever done?
I stole the head off a statue once.
Wow, that's pretty hardcore. That's like this one time when I didn't like a kid, so I ground his parents up into chili and fed it to him.
I call it Mr. and Mrs. Tennerman chili.
Oh my God!
You got it, man. You got it.
See ya.
Cartman is way worse than Bart. Yes, Bart has done some mischievous things, but Cartman has this laundry list of some really heinous crimes. Getting people burned, giving people diseases, getting people killed. He's really sick. If I were still teaching American public school and they gave me the choice, and they said you could either have Bart Simpson in your class or you could have Eric Cartman in your class, I will take Bart Simpson any day of the week over that bastard Eric Cartman.
Mr. President, can't the writers of the show be reasoned with? Don't they know they're putting the country in danger?
I have come to understand something about the Family Guy writing staff. Suffice it to say that they will not be persuaded by the possibility of violence.
What exactly did you learn about the Family Guy writing staff, Mr. President?
Yeah.
I'm afraid that information is classified. Mr. President, the Family Guy writing staff is protected by something called the First Amendment.
And what exactly is this First Amendment, Mr. President?
Free speech.
Right to free speech.
when your administration came up with this First Amendment, did it not foresee a problem like this might happen?
We didn't come up with the First Amendment. It was already in place.
Forgive me, Mr. President, but this First Amendment sounds like a lot of bureaucratic gibbery-jew.
Sir, there's still one little boy out here who wants to speak with you about pulling the Family Guy episode.
Hello, gentlemen, ladies. My name is Little Danny Pocket, and I won't take much of your time. Please excuse my tiny crutch. It's the only way I can get around these days. Ow.
Ow. Pulling the Tiny Tim sympathy card play.
We must wait for Tiny Tim.
Coming, Father. I'm coming.
My father worked for a newspaper in my native country of Denmark. His newspaper showed an image of Muhammad, and 2 days later, terrorist suicide bombed his building. I was in the lobby when it happened. First one terrorist suicide bombed us, and then dozens more. Suicide bombers running into the building and blowing up one after another. They were like Mexican jumping beans.
What?
I just don't want to see people here at your studio getting hurt, because that would be, of course, your responsibility. Ow.
It's so easy to put terrorism out of mind until one of its victims is staring you in the face. Will you talk to the Family Guy writing staff? If your story touches their hearts like it has ours, perhaps they'll back down from demanding we air the episode.
I'll certainly do my best.
Take this noble child over to the Family Guy offices. Maybe we can pull the Muhammad episode after all.
Yes, and then Family Guy is as good as dead.
What was that?
I said thank you. Thank you for listening.
Yeah, I want to see what this staff stuff is about.
Thanks a lot for the ride.
I hope you succeed, kid. I really don't want to see Family Guy go off the air. I love that show. I mean, I know it's just joke after joke, but I like that. At least it doesn't get all preachy and up its own ass with messages, you know?
I hate Family Guy.
Do you know which way the network president's office is? Who wants to know? Look, my fat bastard friend is trying to trick the network into getting Family Guy off the air.
Oh.
The network president's office isn't there.
Oh, thanks, dude.
No problem, man.
This can't be right.
Cowabunga, motherfucker.
Bart? And was that Kyle's blood on his skateboard after he hit him? This isn't you, Bart.
Danny, the Family Guy writing staff.
What?
Manatees?
What are they?
They're manatees. Gretchen and Flubber are from the Gulf of Mexico. Tigger, Pete, and Lucy are from the Caribbean Sea.
Family Guy is written by manatees? Of course. It all makes sense now.
South Park is trolling Family Guy's writing so hard in Cartoon Wars.
They really are brilliant creatures. You see, the right side of the tank is filled with idea balls. Each idea ball has a verb, noun, or pop culture reference written on it. There's millions of them. The manatees choose an idea ball and swim it over to the joke combine on the other side of the tank. There goes Gretchen. She's coming up with an idea. Oh, she came up with Gary Coleman. The idea balls drop into the joke combine and form a part of the new script. Laundry, date, winning, Mexico, Gary Coleman. A perfect Family Guy joke. I can see it now.
Peter, you didn't do the laundry today.
You think that's bad? Remember the time I won a date to Mexico with Gary Coleman?
¿Qué pasa, señores? What you talking about, Willis?
What you talking about, Willis?
Oh man, it is such a deep cut to Family Guy's writing, but South Park is nailing that Family Guy tone.
Wait a minute. These manatees demanded that Mohammed be shown? How? Manatees don't talk.
When Fox censored the image of Muhammad last week, it also meant that the Muhammad ball had to come out of the idea tank. It made the manatees very upset. Pull just one idea ball out of the idea tank, and the manatees stop working. All right, put it back in.
This
Manatees
is
are very
silly.
ethical writers. Either everything's okay to write about, or nothing is.
Hello, manatees. I think you should allow the network to pull your episode with Muhammad. See, I'm the victim of a terrorist attack, and terrorists might come after you if you...
That isn't gonna work on them. They're the only mammals that are completely unmoved by terrorist threats.
Let me out of here, kid! Why are you doing this?
Well.
Bart got him.
Cartman!
Hello, Kyle.
Working together?
Looks like you've run into a little snag in your plan as well.
You fat son of a bitch!
There was just one thing you didn't count on. That more people besides me hate Family Guy.
Yeah. Well, a lot of people like Family Guy, too. Who are you to decide it shouldn't be on the air?
Shut up. You shut your fucking face, man. Did it work? Did you scare the network into pulling the episode?
Not yet. But I've come up with a new plan.
Hearing Bart curse is so weird to me.
Let me out of this stupid net!
Good, Kyle. That's good anger you're showing there. You see that? That's emotional character development based on what's happening in the storyline. Not at all like Family Guy.
They just stopped working. But nobody took any idea balls out of the tank, did they? No, sir, none of us did. I agreed to show Muhammad uncensored. I did what you asked. What do you want from me?
You gave in to the Manatees last week. Now they know all they have to do is refuse to work and they can get whatever they want.
They don't know anything.
Sir, you are in charge of this network, not them. Maybe it's time you showed them who's in charge.
I'm pulling the Muhammad episode, you got that? And if you all don't want to work tomorrow, you can just find other jobs. How long before Family Guy's supposed to air? 25 minutes. I gotta hurry.
I did it. I am God! Family Guy is going off the air. No more Family Guy for me, mon frere.
Cartman! You fucking fat ass.
How the hell did you get out?
That kid and I had a long talk. I told him he was on a slippery slope to becoming a monster like you.
God damn it, you gave him one of your gay little speeches, didn't you?
You are not killing Family Guy.
You're too late, Kyle. The president of the network is pulling the episode.
There's still time to tell the network president you're full of crap.
I can't let you do that.
Get out of my way or I'll kick your ass.
Fine, Kyle. I guess it was inevitable.
He took his gloves off.
Let this be our final battle.
Let this be our final battle!
Kyle, that's too hard. Kyle, stop it.
Quit it.
Cartman can't fight.
Kyle. Stop it.
The slap sound.
Quit it.
King of the Hill.
Okay, time out. Kyle, time out. Time in. Okay, time out. Kyle, time out. No more time out. Time out, Kyle.
Stop. Such an extended joke.
Oh, crap.
Still going.
Dude, that was in the bows. Dude, seriously, that was in the bows. No hitting in the bows. Look, huh?
That's how it is.
Look, huh? Okay. Stop it. Okay. You win. I had my fingers crossed.
Hitting the nuts, man. Bart with the skateboard again.
Begin episode jettison sequence 02900.
Mr. President, we need your final approval code.
Presidential approval code 00 destruct.
000 destruct.
The little boy who convinced you to pull the episode is a bastard child. Didn't your dad ever tell you that?
I don't have a dad.
Oh, right. I'm sorry. Pulling an episode because somebody is offended starts a chain reaction. You'll have to pull more and more episodes until the show goes off the air completely. It's what happened to Laverne and Shirley.
The Manatees aren't trying to run the network?
What manatees?
Go ahead, Mr. President. Continue what you were doing.
Just think about what you're doing to free speech.
No, think about the people who can get hurt.
I don't know who to listen to.
Okay, I'll make it easy for you. Pull the Muhammad episode, now!
Okay, I'll listen to you.
He's a lying, deceitful monster who only wants Family Guy off the air.
But he has a gun.
You can't do what he wants just because he's the one threatening you with violence. That's how terrorism works. But if you give in to that, Doug, you're allowing terrorism to work. Do the right thing here.
How about I allow the episode to air, but just censor out the image of Muhammad again?
If you don't show Muhammad, then you've made a distinction between what is okay to poke fun at and what isn't. Either it's all okay, or none of it is.
What Kyle is saying is pretty relevant to me because I make videos here on YouTube. And sometimes if you show or say certain things, your video will get age restricted or worse.
Family Guy goes on air as planned. Uncensored.
Yes! No! No, I hate Family Guy!
Aaron!
Empty.
Peter, you got a pink slip at work?
You think that's bad? Remember the time I got a salmon helmet from Muhammad while wearing a toga? Coming, Muhammad.
It's funny how layered that is. So Fox agreed to show it, but because South Park is on Comedy Central, showing a Fox show, Comedy Central didn't okay it. This is great.
Wow, a salmon helmet. Thanks. Oh yeah, my pink slip.
Hey, that wasn't bad at all. They just showed Muhammad standing there, looking normal.
Mr. President, the terrorists are retaliating. As soon as the image of Muhammad appeared, terrorist leader al-Zawahiri announced the retaliation.
ومعنى اعترافنا بشرعية سلطتهم ونظامهم هو اعترافنا بما وقعوه من اتفاقات المخالفة بل المتصادمة مع الشريعة.
Hello, I am American. I am American too. We like to crap on each other. Hello, I'm the President Bush. I will crap on both of you. Oh, we love to crap.
I'm pregnant with a baby, but I'm not married.
Let's crap.
What?
Would you like me to crap on you, Mr. Bush?
Yummy, yummy crap.
هذا هو المعنى الخطير في قبول دخول هذه المجالس العلمانية السلطة وإسرائيل.
That was so good. I enjoyed both parts of Cartoon Wars, and to me, it showcased that South Park not only understands its own show's sense of humor, but it also understands the comedy stylings of other big animated shows, like Family Guy, like The Simpsons. South Park nailed this. I liked Kyle's line at the end where he says either all of it's okay or none of it's okay, and then they proceed to show that weird cartoon with Jesus and all the people pooping, and it's almost like, look, we're making fun of one of our religious figures too. And I think that's one of the hallmarks of South Park. Everybody can get these jokes. Nobody is safe. And I think that's one of the reasons why I continue to enjoy the show. And I think it's why a lot of people continue to enjoy it. Thank you so much for recommending this one. If you enjoyed this reaction, please make sure to give this video a like, comment, share, and subscribe. And I'll catch you in the next one. Peace.